I'm Jasmine DeLoza, and I'm here interviewing Cathy from Grades of Green about the Green Team here at J-Rob. This year, J-Rob competed in a 7th annual Trash-Free Lunch Challenge. Can you tell us about the challenge?
Yeah, so the challenge is between 23 Southern California schools all over Southern California to see which of the schools can reduce its lunch waste the most.
Wow, that's amazing.
So before you guys were participating in the challenge, you used to take everything that was left over from your lunch and just throw it all in the trash.
Yeah.
And then after the challenge, you started to take all the cartons and the plastic materials and get those in a recycle bin. Get all of the compostable materials like fruits and vegetable scraps and get those in a compost bin. Then you got all of the whole food, like whole apples or whole pears or things you didn't want like that, or sealed packaged foods that you didn't want, get those into coolers to be taken to food finders for the hungry. And then you stacked your trays, and that all got recycled. So now, afterwards, you have very little waste. All that's in your trash cans now is wrappers and non-compostable food.
Wow, that's a lot of reduced trash.
Yeah.
How much trash did J-Rob produce before the challenge?
60 bags of trash at lunch every day. That's just lunch. That's not the classrooms, that's not anything, it's just at lunch, 60 bags a day.
That's a lot.
A lot.
And how much does it produce today?
9. On
That's
an average
a
of
big
9.
difference.
It is an 85% waste reduction, and that is one of the highest in all Southern California.
Oh,
You
wow.
guys had one of the highest waste reductions.
And we understand that J-Rob's challenge application was reviewed by a panel of 5 environmental experts.
Yep.
What did they have to say about our waste reduction this year?
Okay, so I have taken notes from their responses to your application, so I want you guys to hear them. The first thing they wanted to note was the outstanding environmental leadership of your Green Team, in particular a group we at Grades of Green call the Power Girls because they're so amazing, and that's Jessica Vallejo, Giselle Garcia, Sabrina Sanchez, Sukhoi Jackson, and Ashley Flores. They were amazing, and it's kind of behind the scenes, so you may not know that, but they coordinated all the station supervision. They trained all the rec aides. They trained all their fellow Female Leadership Academy members, and they got the Junior Green Team started. So that was all on their shoulders. Then they also noticed that the experts were impressed by your administrators, how much support you got from your administrators and your teachers. Ms. Spanker, Ms. Culling, Ms. Miller, you got a lot of support. That doesn't happen at all schools, that you get a lot of administration and teacher buy-in. They also loved all the campus education things that you guys did, speakerphone announcements, a display in the cafeteria, the Caught You Being Green raffles, and then you guys did outreach on Instagram and Twitter, so it was amazing. Then you had amazing record keeping. Of all the schools that participated, you guys had the best record keeping of all. Mr. Yodley is amazing.
Yep,
he
amazing.
Documented absolutely everything, every pound of food that was donated, every bag of recycling, just amazing documentation. And having that kind of documentation allows you to make adjustments so you can improve. That's one of the reasons you got the 85% waste reduction. And then on that documentation, your food recovery, that's the food that you are taking that's going to the hungry instead of going in the trash, was, I'm speechless. You're averaging about 200 pounds of food that's being recovered so that it can go to the hungry a week, and you're on track to recover 20 tons of food from the trash in one school year alone.
That's amazing.
It's amazing. And then the other thing they were amazed by was your vision for the future. They already have a clear plan for maintaining that Junior Green Team. You're developing your next group of Power Girls for the Green Team, and you're building a 4th and 5th grade group to do composting, so that's amazing. And then you already have ideas for your next environmental challenge, which is an energy education campaign that you guys are going to do next year. So all of those things, because of all of those things, J-Rob is being given the 2018 Trash-Free Lunchtime Green Leaders of Tomorrow Award. So that's the certificate, and then we have a whiteboard so you guys can keep track in your cafeteria of all those amazing documented statistics. We could not be more amazed and proud of what you've done. Congratulations on making a huge difference in the environment.
Thank you for letting me interview you, Cathy.
Yes, thank you for having me.